Alright, so we're at Lithia Volkswagen here in Reno, and I'm checking out an F250 XLT. This is the gasser, 6.2 liter crew cab. There's a 6.2 liter gas V8. No turbos, no superchargers, just a simple 6.2 liter. Which a lot of people love because they're simple. Low pressure system, not a high pressure system, so it should be reliable. I like the front ends on these. Real simple. Tow hooks. Alloy wheels. Oh look, manual locking hubs. So you can get out and manually unlock these, or at least your drivetrain's not spinning. This is an XLT with the cloth. Looks like they definitely used this thing though, because it's got some stains. And then this seat folds up to make a third bench seat. Little tiny backup camera. I like the bigger backup cameras. Two 12 volts. USB. Another 12 volt. Trailer brake controller. There's your 4-wheel drive controls. Pretty bare bones. And then in the back, so I guess you just pull this, seat pops up for a flat floor. 2 cup holders and a 12 volt, that's it. There's no vents that blow on your face for AC. The vent for AC is right there under the seat, and that's about it. No sunroof, no blind spot monitoring, no 360 camera. It does have side steps. Big old beefy leaf springs. It's a 4x4. It's got a plastic bed liner, backup camera. Does not have the soft drop tailgate. Well, this thing has definitely been used. Oh, you know what I just noticed? This doesn't have the Ford step up. Kind of looking forward to having one of those. Tow hitch. 7-pin and your 4-pin. It's a good looking truck though. I like that ingot silver. There's your gas. This is where a DEF would go if it was a diesel Power Stroke. I like that flat floor. It's real basic. Only has 30, what was it? I think it was like 34,000 miles. Here, I'll go take it for a test drive and see how it drives. It is a good looking truck. I mean, it does have little scratches here and there, but those could probably be buffed out. Apparently it was a rental and only one company owned it. Maybe some farmers rented it or something. But it's a good looking truck. A lot of money though for a truck that doesn't have a lot of the basic things that I was looking for. So some of you are probably wondering why I'm considering the 6.2 gas V8 in the F250 versus a Power Stroke. You know, the, what is it, 6.7 Power Stroke? Well, the reason why is because I think a Power Stroke would be overkill and just wasted potential for what I'm going to do with it. This is going to be just a daily driver truck, going from home to the office and parking it, and then camping on the weekends, towing a 5,000-6,000 pound trailer at the most, or maybe a truck camper, and that's it. That is it. And a Power Stroke is going to be $10,000 more than this. And am I really going to get full use of that power stroke? Do I need a power stroke to tow a $5,000 trailer? No, this will do that no problem. Do I need a power stroke to put a camper on the back? It probably would be nicer to have a power stroke for that, but again, this regular gas 250 will do that just fine. It just seems like a lot of waste to go with the power stroke. Plus, power stroke is high pressure. You got turbos and DEF, and it's just the filters. I mean, everything on a diesel is expensive, really expensive. We're talking like $150 to $200 oil changes and crazy expensive filters and DEF fluid and all that stuff. And then if something breaks, you got to go to a diesel mechanic. So with a gas engine, it's just a lot cheaper in general, at least in my opinion anyways. A lot cheaper to maintain, and for what I'm doing with it, probably better, for stop and go, start and stop all the time. I don't think diesels are really designed for stop and go, turn off, turn on a lot. I mean, they're meant to be turned on and towing. Like if I was towing trailers over the Rockies all the time, or over the Sierras, over in Tahoe, if I was towing through the mountains a lot, yeah, I probably would go with the power stroke, but I'm not. The downside with this though, again, 7.7 miles per gallon. I don't know if I'm ready for that one. We'll see. I was not expecting that, actually. I thought these get like 14, 15 miles per gallon. That's kind of scary. I'm not even towing anything. Can you imagine what this thing gets when I'm towing something? It probably gets like 2 to 5 miles per gallon if you're towing something. That's crazy. I wonder if that's correct. What do you guys get? Anybody out there that has F250s, what do you guys get with an empty truck on the gas, 6.2 liter? Let me know in the comments below. So some of the things I like about it, I like the tough look, the aesthetics of it. It's real tough looking work truck. I like the fact that I can sit 3 people here if I needed to. 2 cup holders. It's nice. I mean, it's just a work truck. I got my son back there.
Hi.
Just hanging out in the back seat, giving me a good feel for what it's like to haul kids back here. I like the big crew cab on these things. I used to have an F-150 back in Vegas, and this is not much different, to be quite honest. It's not like it's a drastic size difference. It feels about the same as an F-150, to be honest. Let's go in here real quick. Over here at the Atlantis in Reno. Ooh, this thing is big. So you got to be aware of how to take turns with this thing because it's so long. It's a long truck. So far, so good. I could see myself buying an F250. Nice, big, heavy-duty truck. Can tow, I think, what is it? 15,000 pounds, no problem. Something like that. It's like 15,000. Maybe even more depending on which model you get. But I know the towing capacity is way up there. Payload is 3,000 pounds, I believe, which is awesome for putting in a truck camper. I really do like that. The Toyota Tundra dang near has the same towing and payload as a Tacoma. I think the Tundra, depending on the trim level, the payload in the back of the truck is barely like 1,500 in a Tundra. That's ridiculous. And then towing capacity on a Tundra, I think it's like 10,000 at the most. And if you get a TRD off-road, it drops down to like, I think it's only like 7,000 or 8,000. It's okay, but it's not anywhere near as good as an F250 or any heavy-duty truck. So yeah, I could see myself buying an F250 for sure. I don't know if I like this trim though. This XLT here, I don't like the cloth seats. They are pretty beat up. Whoever had this, it was a rental, that's right. And it looks pretty beat up. Here's another thing I don't like. See that bar? I'd be okay if it was just like that on the passenger But this for $43,000, I don't like it, man. I just don't like it. I don't like the small backup camera. And it looks so small. I guess I'm spoiled because everything else nowadays is bigger. But here, let me give you a better view of what that looks like when I actually go to wide angle. So here's what I do like though. If I turn the wheel, the lines do curve. I do like that. But it's just so tiny though. I don't like that it doesn't have the sensors, because it is a big vehicle. I'd like to have some sensors like parking sensors and backup sensors. And I don't like that it doesn't have a soft drop tailgate, and I don't like that it doesn't have the famous Ford step on the tailgate. I don't like that. You know, for $43,000, I think I'd want that. So I think I'm going to keep looking for another F250 with a little bit better features. So I do like this truck though, just not this specific trim. All right, let's take this on the highway, get it up to about 70, 75, maybe 80. Let's see if it has any kind of shaking in the steering wheel and the suspension. These F250s are kind of notorious for death wobble if they have it. Some have it, some don't. We'll see. All right, I'm at 70 and I don't feel anything. Feels pretty good. Steering wheel is not shaking at all. That's good. Good sign. No death wobble. All right, guys, so there you have it. That is my quick overview of the 2019 Ford F250 gas 6.2 liter V8. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think.